Hello students, as we started lesson 2, Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom, and it has been taken from Nelson Mandela's autobiography when he has mentioned the inaugural ceremony when his ANC party won 252 of 400 seats in the first democratic election in South Africa, and it was a great occasion for the people of Africa who faced apartheid from a very long time. And now we are going to start from page number 17, last 3 lines. On that lovely autumn day, I was accompanied by my daughter Janani. So Nelson Mandela, he was telling that on that very day, 10 May 1994, he was also accompanied by his daughter. His daughter was also there with him on that occasion when he was going to take the pledge as the President of South Africa. And I think it's known to you that his daughter, she recently died. On the podium, on the hall, Mr. de Klerk was first sworn in as second deputy president. So Mr. de Klerk, he has taken oath as the second deputy president. Then Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as first deputy president. So this man, Thabo Mbeki, he has taken the pledge as the first deputy president. When it was my turn, I pledged to obey and uphold the constitution and to devote myself to the well-being of the republic and its people. So he is saying, when his turn was there to take the pledge, to take the oath, what he pledged to obey. He took the oath to obey and uphold. Uphold means support the constitution, and he also pledged to devote himself to the welfare of the republic and its people. Republic mean it's a form of government where the leader or president is elected by people. So, to the assembled guests and the watching world, I said. So, he said that, this, what is, given here, extract, this he said in front of the guests, those who were gathered there, and the world which was watching him. What he said, today all of us do by our presence here confer glory and hope to newborn liberty. That they all, he said that today, on that day, they all gathered there, by our presence here, to confer, to give glory and hope to the newly got liberty or freedom. They were, it means that they gathered there to celebrate the newly achieved freedom out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long. Must be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. So he said, whatever the oppression, whatever the human disaster they faced, they experienced, that might have given birth to a society where all humans will feel proud. We who were outlaws not so long ago have today been given the rare privilege to be host to the nations of the world on our own soil. So he's saying, we mean people of South Africa who were outlaws not so long ago. Outlaws mean, they were discarded, or you can say because of the practice of apartheid in their country, other countries have just broken their diplomatic relations with them. So they just neglected them. So as they were neglected or outlawed by others, have today been given the, today or that day, they were given the rare privilege, rare honor to be the host to the nations of the world on their own soil. I mean, now earlier they were, deprived, they were outlaw, they were not accepted by other countries. But when this man Nelson Mandela, he won this election, he the people of Africa, or the nation of Africa, country South Africa, it has been given the privilege to host the other nations of the world on their own land. We thank all of our distinguished international guests for having come to take positions with the people of our country of what is, after all, a common victory for justice, peace, for human dignity. So he's saying that all the people along with him, they were thanking all the distinguished international guests. Distinguished mean prestigious international guests who came from all over the world, for coming to take position with the people, or to come to celebrate this occasion with the people of their country. After all, it was a common victory. It was a victory for all, for justice, peace, and for human dignity. We have at last achieved our political emancipation. Emancipation means freedom. So he said that now, after all, at last we got the political freedom. We pledge ourselves to liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender, and other discrimination. So he said that we pledge, that he took oath as, we pledge ourselves to liberate, that he took the oath that he will work for the liberation or for the freedom of the people who were facing poverty, deprivation, suffering, and gender and other discriminations, inequalities. Never, never, and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another. So this is the language that which means their country is never going to experience such oppressions or such exploitations by people again. The sun shall never set on so glorious a human achievement. I mean, today, this was the biggest achievement of humans. Let freedom reign. That freedom will reign them. I mean, reign means rule. There will be the rule of freedom now. God bless Africa. And he also said at last, God bless Africa. So that's all for today. Rest we'll do later.